Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Frida and I am so happy that you are here this week. I feel like life has been getting a little bit busier and you guys, it's almost end of April. That is actually insane. May is in like 1.5 weeks or something, and I've been realizing the importance of having a routine and just having your non-negotiable as well. You know, like I feel like having 3 things in the morning that they are not negotiable for you, they're so important and they really change everything about your mornings and how your day is gonna turn out, if that makes sense. So I want to take you for a couple of wellness days in my life, just a realistic look of my routines, my workouts, and just things that make me feel my best self, and most important, to stay consistent without burning out. So yeah, I think it's important to have those non-negotiables so you can be more consistent with your routines and everything. And you guys, I actually booked a ride class today. I'm very excited. I haven't been on a ride studio in so long. So let's go. I have to actually head out soon. I'm like looking at the time, it went by so quickly. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna finish my tea and let's go.
Right. She's high, red hot, sweet like a summertime Africa, shining like gold, cause the money always green, blue skies, purple rain colors make you wanna sit. Rainbow woman dancing on her own with the sparkle in her skin and the glitter in her soul.
Hello you guys, I felt amazing. I showered, got ready, I have a little bit of breakfast and I have my matcha, so cheers to that. I feel like life is truly just all about those little things, like having your matcha, going for your workout and doing things. It's just the fact that you are like prioritizing yourself and working on yourself, you know, like you make yourself the first priority when you wake up in the morning and you choose to go for your workout, even if it's hard and even if we don't feel like doing it, but it does really affect how you feel through the rest of your day, you guys. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you about just the art of being regulated when you have job, you have kids, you have priorities, and you have a lot of things going on in your life. So that's the reason I feel so inspired this week to film a wellness days on my life, because this has been something that I've been really working on, especially as I think as time goes by, I feel like I'm getting busier and busier with a lot of my projects going on, and I'm a very ambitious person, but at the same time, health and wellness is my top priority. Health is wealth, so that's something that I live for, and there is really an art on regulating yourself. And even though you feel stressed, you have a lot of things going on, there is that balance that you have within you, that you are taking care of yourself. I think everything comes with your mindset. I feel we sometimes tend to tire ourselves up a little bit, and I feel like that sometimes really can affect our nervous system. It just all comes to our mindset, and I feel like we forget something that is really important, and it's just to have balance. Life is just all about balance. You cannot just cut things out and just be like, oh, I'm not gonna have sugar like never again in my life. You have to think of how your body is going to feel and react of that. So it's having that connection with your body, with your mind, and with yourself. And it can be really hard because we spend so much time on our phones, we are talking to people, we kind of forget about ourselves, and we tend to be outside of our bubble sometimes too much. And that is what it can drive us to, you know, just forgetting about or things and how we're feeling and things like that, you know what I mean? So in order to regulate yourself and to bring that awareness back to yourself even when you're busy, it's so important that you make your 3 non-negotiables that I've been talking a lot already. But one of those that I would recommend you, if I can give you like, this is the thing that truly is going to help you, is doing some journaling. And I think a lot of people find it hard to think about, well, what do I journal about? You know, it's like, what do you mean? you know. And I think we overcomplicate it. Journaling is literally a creative expression, so whatever it looks for you. For me, I love dreaming about everything that is coming my way, and definitely I built this habit of always be thinking about my future and get excited for it and think about the future version of myself. So to me, that's my journaling. Like, I love journaling. I love journaling about being grateful about the things that I have, about the life that I have, about everything that is coming my way. That's my type of journaling. But I know for some friends it's just like drawing. It can be painting, it can be like some people as well, like you said, to ask themselves questions that I feel like nowadays is just so easy. You can literally just, if you don't know, if nothing pops your mind, you can literally ask ChatGPT. Like, don't overcomplicate it, you know what I mean? You can reflect, like whatever it is on your mind. Like, it's literally open canvas for you to just draw your thoughts or your feelings, emotions, thought, like anything that is going on your mind. Saying that, I would definitely recommend you to get two types of journals. Number one is going to be a journal with just questions, prompts. We all know that brand. I'm gonna pop it here because I don't remember the name of the brand, but I started with that journal and it was really helpful because it just helped you to get into the habit of journaling, you know, especially if you're like new to it. It's just great to have like a little bit of guidance, you know, so you don't think too much, you're just like go straight into it. And then the second journal that like I love, and is the only one that I use currently, is just a notebook. I have my notebook and I love it. Like, I just write, it's empty, I can put anything that is going on in my mind. I feel like I don't have the need right now to get questions about like what are you grateful for, because I can just put it in, you know, like, you know what I mean? It's just like I like to throw into it. But those are wellness things that can really help you to regulate without breaking the bank, because I feel like nowadays a lot of things that can help you to regulate is things that require to buy, to make a big purchase, you know. And having a journal is like $5, $10, and it's something that can really change your life. And it's not too much about like the aesthetics of things, it's just something that is good for your mind and for your flow state as well. Other thing that you guys notice about me, but do not use your phone when you wake up. Your brain is in a perfect state of just, you know, waking up, is processing things, is going through things. And the moment that you go through your phone, you watch news, you watch TikTok, Facebook, text, emails, whatever it is, you bring problems, you bring maybe anxiety or whatever you're going through back into that moment in the morning when you were feeling just like kind of in a flow state, when you just like waking up. You bring that to you where you shouldn't be feeling that in the morning. You should be focusing to care of yourself, to feel good, and to bring good emotions to your life, especially if you're going through depression, if you've been feeling sad, you've been feeling anxiety, you've been feeling like you have a lot of problems going on in your life. Why you wanna bring even more when you wake up, when you can use those 30 minutes, 20 minutes just to take care of yourself, to bring emotions that elevate you and elevated emotions, you know what I mean? So having that time in the morning for yourself is so essential, you guys. And truly, if you can, do not use your phone. The last thing that I want to share with you guys, because I'm just having so much fun talking to you that I lost track of my time, is to being really intentional about how you speak to yourself. And I know we always hear that, and I know affirmations are good for you, yes they are, but as well be very intentional of the stories that you are telling yourself on the daily, okay? So this is things, it's a little habit that can change everything, and I'm really serious, like it can change everything, because when you realize about the way that you're talking to you, you are realizing like, wait, I've been attracting the wrong people to my life that make me feel in certain way. And then it's like a wake-up call of being like, I do not deserve this, I deserve better. And even if you've been surrounding yourself maybe with not the right people, you realize that, wait, I feel I've been kind of attracting this just because the way that I've been speaking to myself, and the way that I speak to myself, I attract those emotions, feelings, experience to my life. And that's when meditation comes, right? That's when you sit down for 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes with yourself, with your thoughts, you can really tune in with the stories that you are constantly telling yourself. My health and wellness is my top priority, and my nervous system and being regulated is so important to me. And this week is just the perfect example of things that I do even when I'm busy to prioritize myself. Hello you guys, I am getting ready. Today I have such a busy day, so I'm in my second cup of coffee. Not too proud of myself, but it's still early, so it's okay. I don't do this often that have a second coffee, but sometimes, it's just like the days. I feel good, I want to enjoy my coffee, and I'm gonna get ready for the day. One thing that I've been trying to do like more often is to actually get ready, get cute, even if I'm working from home. My outfit today is absolutely divine. I like it. It's comfortable, it's like perfect to be at home, but at the same time it's cute. So I'm gonna start getting ready for my day. I have such a busy day today, you guys. I'm gonna meet with a client later today, and then after that I'm gonna go to a coffee shop. I'm gonna work for a coffee shop today. I think just like spring, it just feels so good to be able to walk outside, and it's nice and bright. It's so sunny today that makes me so happy. Like I feel like it changed everything. So I'm gonna do my makeup just like very natural. I just ordered concealer because I don't have any more. I'm gonna start with my sunscreen, super important. I've been using Eucerin, and so far I like it. I think it's good. I'm testing, just to see how my skin reacts. I currently cannot put too much things in my skin. I'm keeping it super natural and super basic, so I'm just using this cream that is incredible if you have like dry skin, and then I'm using the sunscreen, and that's everything that I use. I'm on Accutane right now, so I cannot do much things on my skin. Like I cannot even do facials or anything, that I'm happy, because I think I'm learning that less is more, and I know we always heard about that, but it's true. And I think less is more. It goes through so many things in life, not only in your skincare. It goes into the way that you move in life, just everything, so I'm learning. That's like a big lesson that I've been having this year, and I like it. I feel like it's good. Learning, we are growing. And with my sunscreen, let's get into a little bit of my makeup. While I do that, let's chat, because I honestly feel so grateful. I I feel so happy that I went to do my workout today. I feel like sometimes we just get too much into our head of being like, oh my god, like it's gonna be like I can do it tomorrow, today, or I can do it tomorrow, or just like during the weekend, and just having that like routine and that mindset of I'm not negotiating this, you know what I mean, and just stick to your routine and to your brand. I think is so important, especially as we get closer and closer to summer. During summer, we always want to go out, be outside, enjoy the sun, go for walks, go to the patios, enjoy drinks and whatever. And that's fun because like life is all about balance, and we need to be able to do that as well, to be happy and enjoy and go out, you know. But at the same time, if we keep like pushing our goals and we keep pushing things to tomorrow, and I'm just gonna do tomorrow, we get into the habit of doing that, you know, and we get into the habit of being like, I can do this tomorrow, I don't need to do it today. And that's a part of like loving yourself and loving yourself enough to have your priorities, and your priorities should be always be you, and should be always be like, okay, this is my year, I'm making things happen, not just wishing for it. And we need to stop telling ourselves that story of like, oh, like tomorrow I'm gonna do it, or just negotiating with yourself when you know that that's a good thing for you, you know. Like, as much as we love going out and having fun, I think we should like change the mindset when it comes to workouts and when it comes to eating, you know, in a more healthy way, in a way that you know that things are good for you, and you just need to like stop negotiating with yourself. I didn't feel like going today. I really didn't want to, and I was just like, what if I go tomorrow? You know, it's like, what if I take today to rest? I feel like my body needs it. And it's interesting because when you think about it in that moment, you are like, it makes so much sense, like I need to rest, you know what I mean? But then once you're there, you're like, I just needed to push myself a little bit, because now I feel so good, and I'm in a high that you cannot get from something else, that just by working and showing up for yourself, you know what I mean? That's the only way you're gonna get it. And doing that, it gives you the time to as well like slow down and appreciate, because when you stick to your routines and to your goals, you're not rushing through life. You're not rushing into like, oh my god, I have to get up for work, go to the gym, like do that, you know. It's really an art to be able to work towards your goals, but at the same time you are taking care of your nervous system, you are slowing down, you stay grounded, and it really all comes by your routines and how intentional you are with your time. You know, I love this place. I just want to look around. I know guys. I usually wake up super early, like 5 to 6 a.m. But honestly, the past few days I've been so busy and exhausted. So today I wake up a little bit later than usual. I actually didn't wake up that late. I wake up at 8 a.m. and it just feels weird, you know, when you wake up a little bit later than usual. It's like, what's going on? But honestly, my body was telling me to rest so I can have a good day without feeling exhausted through the day. So I honestly feel so much better now. Sometimes you just need to allow your body to fully rest so you can feel your best, and then you can have a really good morning. So I'm gonna quickly make my matcha because I'm actually running a little bit late. I booked a reformer class, and I think that's just the best way to start my day with some movement, and then I feel like I can flow into my day, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna quickly make this matcha and I talk to you. Hello, you guys. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm so happy that it's Friday. I feel like I have such a productive week, and at the same time, I prioritize myself a lot, my wellness routine, my habits, and things that really just make me feel my best, even when I have a lot of things going on. Health, we still prioritizing yourself, and I think that is one of the biggest things that even though you're busy and even though we have a lot of things going on, that feeling of okay, even if it's waking up a little bit earlier than usual to have my routines, things that I know that are gonna make me feel my best, they're so good for you. So today I wake up at 7 a.m. and right now it's 7:20 and it's so nice and bright, you guys. Like, it's so beautiful outside. It's I'm so like this is literally spring. This is literally what we've been waiting for, because winter it is so dark, so hard to just like wake up, and then now that it's so bright and early, it's like, oh, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go with a morning walk with a friend at 8 a.m. I still have some time. So I'm gonna have my tea and I'm gonna do my morning journaling, and I'm gonna do my eye patches. But I'm so happy to I used to do this morning walks with her during the spring and summer, during summer, but like we stopped doing it because winter and it's so cold and it's just freezing outside during winter, so you cannot really go for your little girls walk when you're literally just freezing. So I'm so glad that we are getting back into it. And I think it's just as well so good for your mental health to meet a friend like once a week, to go for your walks, to have a ritual with your friend, especially if you work from home or if you're a self-employee, or even if you go to the office. Like, it's still so important to prioritize meeting other people outside your office, you know what I mean. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this morning. And you guys, I was thinking earlier when I was getting ready that truly you're prioritizing yourself, it doesn't need to be like that hard that you need to wake up every single day at 5 a.m. Even like I was thinking like 7 a.m. is still a good time to do a little bit of you time, you know what I mean. So just my morning thoughts sharing with you. I'm just gonna do my journaling because it's 7, oh my god, it's 7:29, so it's almost 7:30 right now. I'm gonna do that because journaling sometimes it takes me like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna finish my tea and I'm gonna do some journal.